Welcome to a Sentinel review of The Last of Us from HBO. Warning, this review will have many spoilers. So we have reached the final episode of Season 1 of HBO's The Last of Us. As usual, we begin with a flashback of a pregnant woman named Anna, frantically moving and looking for her friends. Fans of the game will know the woman is Ashley Johnson. She is the talented voice actress of Ellie in the game. The house she is at also looks familiar. It looks like the house in the game Last of Us 2. It turns out an infected is chasing Anna, and Anna is about to give birth. Anna manages to stop the infected and gives birth to a baby girl. However, the infected managed to bite Anna's leg while the umbilical cord was not yet cut. Marlene much later comes storming in with her armed men. Anna begs Marlene to take care of her baby and to name her Ellie. Anna provides a knife for Ellie as a gift. Marlene then ends Anna's life as Anna was turning into an infected. Back to the current game, Ellie is very silent after her encounter in the past episode. Joel tries his best to console Ellie. He gives her a boggle game and promises to teach her how to play a guitar. The two were trying to travel to some high places and Joel had to boost Ellie up to get a ladder in a higher place similar to the game. Ellie gets excited and throws the ladder carelessly. We now have the missing giraffe scene in the game. For some reason, we have several giraffes and are looking for food. Ellie and Joel fed the giraffe some grass and finally Ellie is happy again. It's so funny that Ellie told Joel not to scare the animals. Moving on their journey, Joel said he wants to go back to Tommy's and forget about the whole thing. This is something I suggested in my past review when the two enter the town where Tommy is staying. Ellie wants to continue but promises she will follow Joel wherever she wants. Joel now opens up to Ellie saying that he tried to end his life after losing his daughter. Joel said it was Ellie who healed his wound of losing Sarah. Out of nowhere, a gas bomb went off and men came to capture Joel and Ellie. Joel eventually regains consciousness and immediately sees Marlene and a couple of soldiers. Joel demands for Ellie, but Marlene said her operation will soon begin. Marlene thanked Joel for his help in escorting Ellie, but she made the fatal mistake of telling Joel that Ellie's brain will be examined and this will cause her death. Joel instinctively goes berserk and is stopped by the heavily armed soldiers. Joel plays along as a prisoner, then manages to outsmart the guards and fatally shoots them. Joel went on a rampage, shooting everyone who dared stop him. Joel finds the operating room and immediately makes a headshot to the doctor. Joel carries Ellie and is about to leave using a car when Marlene tries to talk to Joel. Marlene said he cannot protect Ellie in this kind of world before someone or something does harm to her. They have no other person who is immune and they are forced to make this choice with Ellie. Joel does not believe any of what Marlene is saying and shoots her. After a short while, Ellie wakes up in the car wondering what happened. Joel tells her that she is no longer needed in the hospital, so he took her away. There were other people immune like her. Then in the next scene, Ellie makes Joel swear that everything he said about the fireflies and what happened there is true. Joel swears. Alright, what a crazy set of events that we have here. In the game, we can control Joel when he is looking for Ellie in the facility of the fireflies. However, we cannot stop Joel from shooting the doctor. The game will not proceed unless the doctor is killed. So was Joel justified in what he did? Neil Druckmann and Craig Mason agreed that it depends on your point of view, and given that Joel now sees Ellie as his daughter, he will not allow Ellie to be killed. Joel agreed to deliver Ellie as a cargo, but he did not agree to have her killed. Joel thought it was a blood transfusion or something not fatal. The fact that Joel was lied to caused him to go mad, especially after what they had to go through to survive. In the real world, a lot of medical experts said that creating a vaccine is not that simple, and it is not realistic that the show's doctors can produce a vaccine given the lack of resources. In the past episodes of the show, there were two medical experts who said there is no vaccine or answer to this already. Of course, Joel killing all those people was unjustified, as well as they were only doing their jobs. Some argued that if the fireflies can figure out how the infection works and how to create a vaccine, they would just weaponize it for themselves. It's a no-win situation for everyone. I'm thinking the story or scenario was created to have debates and study all the possibilities without giving a solid conclusion. It is inconclusive if Ellie's death can result in a working vaccine. though the probability of it being successful is very low. The world in the show is simply not fixable anymore, and there is no going back. The funny thing is, the game came out in 2013 and its sequel came out in 2019. So major spoilers ahead for The Last of Us 2 game. The Last of Us 2 sequel did not bring the topic about Ellie's immunity again. There was no mission to use her immunity to create a vaccine. So almost 10 years on, people are still debating about what Joel did. But the game did not conclude if Ellie's immunity can solve the infection. To wrap up the season, the show adapted the game very accurately, and they added a few bits here and there to prevent it from becoming boring and mechanical. The main actors really played their parts well, and they will receive awards for their performances. The first season is short, but it is good that it leaves you wanting for more. It is incredible that a video game story that can be this good and thrive in the modern TV series where most people mainly stream. Modern TV series have exponentially improved on their production after Game of Thrones, and having a show renewed for possible multi-seasons is a large feat. Let's see what Season 2 will bring.